Welcome back to Grassroots Media. Welcome back to this week's edition of the Sand Meat Market Kyle Donahue Show, where we cover everything on the hardwood with the Chucky Doke Lady Black Knights basketball team. As always, I'm joined here with Black Knights head coach Kyle Donahue. Coach, how we doing this evening?
I'm great. How are you? Welcome back in.
I'm doing well. It's feeling good outside today.
It is. I've not been out. I've been roaming around the halls, but they say it's nice.
It's Groundhog Day. Guess what? Early spring.
More snow. Dang it.
Early spring.
Yeah, early spring.
Let's
we'll
go.
take an early spring. It's great for an athletic director. We don't have to reschedule as many games, but let's get some snow up in here.
You want more snow?
Yes, we didn't hardly get any on our side. I don't know about the rest of the county.
I got enough.
My brother in Knoxville got close to 10 inches. We got
Wow.
maybe 2, maybe. Just enough to slide a little bit.
I'm sure North Green doesn't want any more because
They get a lot.
the trip that I made to North Green after everything in the western side of the county had kind of melted off a little bit. I drove through some back roads on my way to North Green. It was still iced over, so
Yeah.
I'm sure a lot of their roads were like that throughout that entire week.
Sounded like it went up,
afterwards.
stayed up the interstate. I
Yeah,
don't know if it was traveling north on 81 or not.
I don't know how the back roads on the south side of the county looked, because to go there, you just take the Asheville Highway.
Right.
It's an easy way to get there.
Right.
Same as you all. You just take the bypass.
There you go.
Let's talk about some basketball, though.
Sure.
We got a good week to talk about. You got 2 wins over 2 key conference opponents in Johnson County and West Green. Had to travel up to Johnson County and play. Already beat them once here this year. And then you picked up the sweep up there in Mountain City. Talk about how good that felt for you.
Yeah, Johnson County much improved this year. Coach McLean has the girls playing really well. They're competitive in a lot of their games this year. And Mountain City, number 1, is a long place to get to.
For anybody.
For anybody, even Hampton. But it's a tough place to play. It's always physical. It's always aggressive. They get the janitors, I think, to be the refs. So you're in for a long night. So you got to kind of compose yourself going in and know that what you're walking into and not get too flustered at the things that go bad and kind of move forward and keep going forward. I thought we played really well. If we'd hit some more layups, I think the game wouldn't be as in doubt. But as the game went on, I kind of felt like even though they cut it to 4, they would cut it to, I think they cut it to 2 at one point. Still didn't really feel like the outcome was in doubt. I felt like every time we sent new group in, the wave would just push the lead back out. And once the tail end of that wave happened, we'd swap, and that's when it kind of closed the gap. But I thought we played really well. I think Faith Yoakley had a double-double that night. That was our first double-double of the year, and I think Haley Hensley or Haley Taylor, I can't remember which one. They both played really well. One of them got 9 rebounds, so I think it was Taylor. Played really well up there. I was really pleased and grateful to get out of there.
That was on Friday. Kind of got the weekend to relax a little bit and settle down. Returned back to action this week with a game against West Green. Ended up picking up a win after dropping the one against them the week before. Kind of corrected that wrong and split the season series, and you received some help on their end with them dropping their game when they went to Johnson County, and you're able to beat Johnson County and then beat them again to leapfrog them from 4th to 3rd in the conference and then strengthen your lead on them. So talk about how good that was to get a win over them after dropping that one earlier in the season.
Yeah, it was a good win. A good win for us on the road. West Green, tough place to play. Obviously, Shipley didn't play. Like I said I think I said it to Tate. Anytime any competitor, you want to play against somebody's best.
Yeah.
And you want them at full strength. It wasn't the case the other night. Hopefully, she's feeling better. But we came in, we were focused. I thought first quarter we really weren't running what we wanted to do. But as the game progressed, we kind of started to assert our dominance in a couple different areas and came away with a win. It's always good. Like I told Tate, it's always good to get everybody in the game and get everybody in the scoring column. Everybody works hard, and it's great to see our girls celebrate each other. It's great for everybody in team culture for everybody to celebrate each other, and hopefully we continue to do that.
And with what I mentioned at the beginning, with you leapfrogging West Green jumping from 4th to 3rd, and with them dropping a couple games, I think you've now solidified yourself as no less than 3rd.
Really?
I don't think you can finish any less than 3rd.
Okay.
I can look that up real quick while you're talking about it. But how key is that to lock in that 3rd spot
Well, like we talked about, you want to be 1, 2, or 3. You really want to be one or 2. Get that first bye. 3, you get to play 6. But 1 and 2 get the supreme advantage of moving into the regional tournament. 3, you're going to have to work and beat a team. And in tournament time, anything can happen. But you got to set yourself up for the best case scenario. Obviously, you want to play number 6 if you have your picks, if you had your druthers.
Yeah.
So hopefully that's where we're sitting. But we got a lot more to go. We're not really concerned. I hadn't even thought about the tournament, and we've not really looked ahead. We're trying to play one game at a time and get where we can get.
I know with a season split, you always draw a number to figure out who would finish higher than who. Who drew the higher number? You or West Green?
We drew number 1.
Okay, so you would have the higher advantage.
We have the supreme number over everybody.
So as of right now, you are 5-3 within the conference, and they are 2-4. If they were to win out, they would be 6-4. If you were to lose your last 2, you would be 5-5. So they could jump you. Okay. They have Hampton twice, Happy Valley, and Johnson County left to go.
Yeah, they've got a lot coming up.
So they have a lot to do in order to be able to jump you from 4th to 3rd, and then you've got 2 games left with, I believe it's South Green and then Hampton one more time.
Yeah, so I think Snowpocalypse really put Hampton and Johnson County behind the map.
A lot.
And then West Green had the unfortunate advantage or disadvantage of playing Hampton at that time. So that, yeah.
Twice.
Yeah. Oh, did they? Over that time?
Or no, maybe one was actually scheduled this week, but they're Johnson County and Hampton, I think, got rescheduled.
Yeah. So that, we had South Green, so we were lucky enough to be able to play it that Saturday and get it over with. We've tried to spread out what we're doing and who we're playing, so we don't go back to back. But at this time of the year, it's A, tough to get all the games in, but B, you're really preparing for the tournament.
Mm-hmm.
So when you play maybe a Monday, Wednesday, and Friday, or Monday, Tuesday, Thursday, or whatever. I've not looked at the bracket yet, but you're playing a fair amount of games in a short amount of time, so you got to be prepared. And it's not the worst thing to go play multiple games in multiple days. We've got today, tomorrow, and Monday.
Yeah.
So with a day off in between. So it's down here at the end of the year. It's getting tough to make up games, and we wanted to make sure we made them all up. So that's where we sit.
All right. So I was wrong a little bit. So there is a chance that West Green can still finish 3rd. But your chances are up here.
There you go. All right.
If you win one of these games, then it doesn't matter. You hold your own destiny. But we've got some games to talk about that you have a potential to win.
Yeah.
You've got South Green and Hampton, top 2 teams in the conference coming up the rest of the season. We'll preview that after the break. We got to get a message in from Sand Meat Market first, so we'll be right back here on Grassroots Media.
Sand Meat Market, your ultimate meat destination. Step into Sand Meat Market for a curated selection of steaks, lamb, goat, and other quality foods. Each cut is meticulously crafted to exceed your expectations, promising a dining experience like no other. Elevate your dining experience and visit Sand Meat Market today. Indulge in the exceptional quality and taste that only Sand Meat Market can provide. Join us on this culinary journey and savor the difference.
Pizza Inn's new Right Way Buffet is open and ready for you and your family. Now with new garlic buttery crust and stuffed crust pizza, along with salads and desserts. It's the best part of your day. The all-day, everyday buffet. Only at Pizza Inn Greenville.
Welcome back to Grassroots Media. Welcome back to this week's edition of the Sand Meat Market Kyle Donahue Show, where we cover everything on the hardwood with the Lady Black Knights basketball team. As always, I'm sitting here with Chucky Doke head coach Kyle Donahue. You got a lot of games coming up here soon.
Yeah.
Got a lot of games in very few days. I think you've got 3 in the next 4, with the only day off being Sunday.
Mm-hmm.
You have a pivotal conference game tonight against South Green, a non-conference game against Cherokee on Saturday, stuck in the middle between those 2 conference games, with the latter being Hampton. Take me through the first one tonight with South Green. We know it's a stake. We know the big-time main event with the boys game is going to be what all eyes are on, but you all can be the shocker.
Yeah, don't sleep on the girls' game. Let's not give all the credit to the boys' game. Obviously, South Green has been dominant in our conference for a long time, and that's credit to Coach Gregg and Coach Wright and the rest of the group. And but Hampton came in and showed that Superman does bleed a little bit. So hopefully our girls take that mantra. We've got a good game plan going in. South Green does a good job of getting you out of your game plan. The old Mike Tyson adage, everybody's got a plan until you get hit in the mouth.
Mm-hmm.
So hopefully, we execute our game plan and get the ball where we need to get it. And defensively, we stop their scorers and playmakers and keep them in front of us. We've had a good week of practice. I think with us losing the West Green game, we don't really control our own destiny as far as where we're going to be seated. We need a little bit of help if we're going to get one or two. But I think we're ready to play tonight, and we're excited about a Friday night in L.A.
Nothing better.
It's going to be cold outside, so might as well get in a warm gym. Check out the concession stand. Also, barbecue night.
Awesome.
Barbecue supper night. Help the softball team if you come from, I think, 5 to 8. I think they're having barbecue.
Hey, this premieres at 5.
There you go.
You're watching this right now as it's premiering.
Come on down.
Go to Lower Afton.
If you're just now watching this, we've already started serving some barbecue. Come on in and get some great barbecue. But we're excited about what we've got going on tonight. Tomorrow night we go to Cherokee. For those of you Duke and Carolina fans, sorry, that was it was out of our control on the time. But they tip off at 6:30, just like our boys. Maybe we can do a little split screen. You guys gonna be there?
Maybe
we'll see. Who knows? Maybe you can do a little split screen. But it's their senior night. Hate to spoil people's senior nights, but that's obviously what we're going to go try and do.
Hey, the football team were the homecoming spoilers this year.
It's true.
I think there were 3 weeks in a row where Coach Koehler and his boys spoiled 3 straight homecomings.
That's true. Hopefully, there's no homecomings. Actually, we do have winter homecoming at our place tonight. So come check that out as well. If you're sitting at home with nothing to do, come on out. But we got Cherokee on Saturday, and then obviously we go to Hampton for a makeup game. Had to move Cherokee for that, but like we've always talked about, and like we've said before, Hampton is a tough place to play, as we saw with South Green the other night. I guess last week when they went into 74 overtimes. It's a tough place to play. You're not going to get calls. Same thing we were talking about with Johnson County. You've got to come in mentally prepared and ready to be pressed. They're going to put it on you. You got to make sure you take care of the basketball, and you got to make sure that your defense travels. And that's 2 of the things we're talking about as we get ready for that game as well. Big weekend. Like we said earlier, it's a chance to play 3 games in 4 days and get kind of tournament ready right here before the tournament, and then take a couple days off before we go play our senior night against Cosby. But looking forward to it.
Always a special night when it's senior night.
Yeah, definitely.
Talk about being the football team being homecoming spoilers, and you all could potentially be senior night spoilers. Don't spoil your own.
Yeah, no.
Never want to do that.
No, definitely not.
Never
want to
end
it on a good note, and last year we had we actually beat Hampton on senior night, so that was a good little treat. But I'd say we're probably there. Maybe, who knows? They've got makeup games. We're probably not there senior night, are we?
Hampton. Don't know.
I think they play. I think you said they play West Green after us.
West Green travels up there on Thursday.
Yeah. So, well, we're looking forward to it. It's a tough stretch.
Get you kind of ready for the tournament in a way.
It does. It does get you ready for the tournament. You want to play your best basketball towards the end of the year, and who better to play your best basketball against than 2 of the top teams in our conference.
It could be that way when it comes tournament time.
Definitely. Yep.
We'll save that Cosby game until next week. Give us a little bit to talk about, as that'll be your regular season finale. But I think that's all we've got for this week. Sand Meat Market.
Whoa, folks. Are you looking for a great Super Bowl deal? Go check out Sand Meat Market. They've got wings for you. Let's see. I've got it saved. Bone-in hot wings, $3.49. Boneless wings, $4.49. I'm guessing a pound. I don't know. It doesn't say.
Call them and check it out.
Call them and check it out. Their phone number, 423-638-7001. Check them out. Sand Meat Market. Super Bowl special. Also. Hey, thanks for the hat.
It's perfectly placed.
There you go.
On a pencil.
Yeah, perfect.
That's awesome.
Tyler set up the stage today.
Thank you for the hat. Thank you for the sponsor. Everybody go check out some wings. Speaking of the Super Bowl.
Man.
Who you got?
I was hoping the Bucks would be there. That's my team. They just fell short.
Is this the least interesting Super Bowl in
I don't know.
recent years?
Here's the thing. Think about this. Brock Purdy is playing on like a teacher's salary, right? And he's taking his team to the Super Bowl this year. Where they finished last year?
NFC Championship. He got hurt in that
game. And he could be teaching algebra for what he's getting paid right now. It's insane. Pay that man, San Fran. Pay the man. I don't know if John Lynch is watching today. John, if you are, check out Sand Meat Market and pay that man. That's the two things. But I think it'll be a pretty good game. I think it'll be all right. To the same colors. They did say, I have seen somewhere that it's like 14 of the last 16 winners have been wearing white.
And the last seven times the East teams have traveled west for the Super Bowl, they've won. So that's another one. Kansas City's wearing white and traveling that way.
Oh, are they? I thought
San Fran wearing white? Are they wearing white?
I don't know.
I know Kansas City's traveling east to west. I don't know who's wearing white.
I don't put money down, but I would check those out if I did before the game started.
The props are pretty cool. Like, you can bet on what color the Gatorade's going to be.
It's going to be red.
How long the national anthem is going to be.
2 minutes and 45 seconds.
What is Usher's first song going to be? I think the odds-on favorite is Yeah.
That's what I was about to say. It's got to be, right?
Yeah.
It's got to be.
You got to start with it.
What are the let's say odds. What are the odds Taylor Swift sings a song during halftime?
Low.
50-50, I think. 50-50.
There's actual props on her too.
I guarantee there are.
Like what color will her shirt be? What color will her jacket be when she gets off the plane? There's even a prop on will she make it? Because she's on tour right now and performing in Japan.
Of course she'll
on
make
Saturday
it,
night. But it's like a 13-hour difference, so she can make it in time.
T-Swift, she's going to make it. If not, she may call, maybe.
Who you got winning?
See what I did there? I don't like the Chiefs.
I don't like the team, and I don't know if anybody really does.
I can't root for the Chiefs. But I think they're going to win. But I can't root for them, you know? Come on, San Fran.
Is it the least interesting Super Bowl last few years? The Eagles and the Chiefs was pretty interesting last year. It was cool to see Burrow play and the Rams play in their own stadium. It was cool to see Brady and Mahomes. And then we had this matchup.
It's cool for Brady to win
4
again.
years ago, yeah.
Go Bucks. Yeah, I mean, it's whatever.
What do you think about
my team's out. It doesn't matter.
What do you think about the Mahomes-Brady comparisons this early?
I mean, my gosh, the dude's been in every Super Bowl that he's been alive. Since middle school, he's been in every Super Bowl. He's pretty good.
You know what's funny?
What's going to happen when Andy Reid leaves?
I don't know.
That's a good question. Travis Kelce may retire this year. Mark my words. Brothers going out at the same time.
He's mid-30s now.
Brothers going out at the same time. That's not been. You heard it here first.
What was I going to say? I can't remember what I was going to say.
I don't remember.
Oh, yeah. Tom Brady is responsible for Patrick Mahomes' first regular season loss, first playoff loss, and first Super Bowl loss.
Go Bucks.
We all took Brady for granted.
Didn't we? Now, the real thing, all right, I like Todd Bowles, but if he's out next year and you go get Belichick and he wins the Super Bowl, hey, anybody can do it. I'm telling you.
Is it not crazy that Belichick and Vrabel did not get hired as a head coach?
It is pretty crazy. It is pretty crazy.
I wouldn't be surprised if Vrabel picked up a defensive coordinator job, though.
Probably.
Belichick, he'll wait. He'll sit and wait as long as he wants.
I mean, he's, 12 away from the championship, from the most ever?
Can't remember.
I think it's 12.
I think in his age now, I think he wants to wait until he gets a team that he can do like Brady did. Play 2 years and just hang it up.
Just get you 12 and be the best ever.
Yep.
Anyway.
That's all.
Let's get out of here. It's Friday.
It's always good when it's Friday. Duke and North Carolina. Who you got?
Duke, of
Absolutely.
course.
Appreciate you, Coach.
Go Blue Devils.
Go Blue Devils. That's right. Thank you all for watching this week's edition of the Sand Meat Market Kyle Donahue Show. Look forward to seeing you next time here on Grassroots Media.
Hey, and go Black Knights.